Junior.
Ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening to you y a todos nuestros amigos latinos. Bienvenidos aficionados al box. Presenting to you on my left, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing blue trunks with white trim, hailing from Bayamón, Puerto Rico. He weighs in tonight an even 120 pounds. His record, 32 wins, 6 losses, 25 wins by way of knockout. He is the former World Boxing Association Bantamweight Champion of the world, currently ranked number 2 by the WBA, introducing Wilfredo Vazquez. And his opponent across the ring on my right in this 10-round feature bantamweight bout. He's fighting out of the red corner, wearing white trunks with black trim. Hailing from Tijuana, Baja California, Mexico. He weighs in tonight already 119 pounds. His outstanding ring record, 47 wins, 1 loss, 40 big wins by way of knockout. Ranked number 3 by the WBA as a bantamweight, introducing Raul Perez.
Okay, I gave both of your instructions in the dressing room. Obey my commands. Okay, any questions? Shake hands, let's have a good fight.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we will fight under the scoring system of the state of California. And Ruben Castillo can tell you about that.
Thank you, Chick. It's a 10-point must system. The winner of the round will get 10 points. The loser will get 9. In case of a knockdown, the fighter getting knocked down will only get 8. And, of course, the more fortunate one will get 10.
All right, let's go to the tail of the tape, see how they stack up. Perez, 5'4". They got Vazquez at 5'5". He's about 2 inches shorter than the 5'4" Perez. 120 pounds for the former champion, and Perez a challenger at 119. 25 years of age, Vazquez, 22 Perez, the reach the same, 68 inches. Here we go in the blue trunks. It's Wilfredo Vazquez. He recently lost the WBA Bantamweight title to Kid Galaxy in a fight held in Thailand. Perez does most of his fighting, the kid in the white trunks, out of Tijuana. 47-1.
I've heard some great things about this kid, Perez. Great puncher.
He's ranked as he's knocked out 4 of his 47 victims, and he is aggressive. He's ranked number 3 in the WBA, and his opponent tonight in the blue trunks, Vazquez, is rated number 2. Lou Filippo, a great referee, the 3rd man in the ring.
He's got the body structure, Perez does, of a great Alexis Arguello, tall, lanky, and with a lot of power.
Gets good leverage on those shots. This is the 49th professional fight for Perez, despite the fact he's only 22 years of age. Vazquez, at 25 years of age, is fighting his 39th pro fight. They say about Vazquez from Puerto Rico in the blue trunks, he is very crafty. Big height and reach advantage for Perez.
Body punch. That's what he's got to do, Chick. He's got to use that strength and that reach to get to Vazquez. Vazquez works good to the body himself.
He's a good boxer, and he punches with authority.
You know, you think about the record that Perez has, 47 wins, 40 knockouts. What happened to those other 7 guys? I wonder what they're thinking right now.
A lot of times when a fighter comes out of Tijuana like Hibaro Perez does, people don't give him all the credit. They say he hadn't fought around the States enough. Well, we'll find out tonight maybe a little bit more about him.
Well, that's the same thing they told me about Julio Cesar Chavez.
Yeah, when you fought him. We'll talk about that in our next fight.
What a surprise. What a rude awakening.
Round 1 of a 10-rounder. WBA Bantamweight elimination. In other words, the guy that wins this will be in line for a title shot.
La radio de Colombia, suelta a la izquierda, falla el Jibarito por el gancho de izquierda.
card tonight, and it's a good one. Final seconds of round number 1. Vazquez, Puerto Rico against Raul Perez of Mexico. So they go to the infighting to open the round, Ruben.
Well, you know, most Mexican fighters, Hispanic fighters, as Vazquez and Perez, we've been taught to work to the body, and we've always liked to work to the body, and this is what you're going to see a lot of, or maybe some low blows, as you just saw there. But we do work to the body a lot, and these guys will be working hard.
There's a good left hook scored by Vazquez. We can't stress the importance of this fight to both men. Because very likely the winner will get a shot at, if that's anything good to be happy about, get a shot, of course, at Chavez. Julio Cesar Chavez. That is not true. He's a lightweight.
Maybe Happy Lara?
Maybe Happy, yeah. Laura got a pretty good record too, 29-0. Be a tough match tonight for the soon-to-be 34 years old Albert Davila of Compton, California.
This is a do or die situation.
Oh yeah, and he admits it. We very often see a lot more action from two bantamweights than this, and the crowd's getting on them a little bit.
I think they have a little bit too much respect for each other, Chick. They're a little timid, not too sure of each other's punches.
In the blue trunks, Vazquez. Perez the opponent. Both men scored good body shots with the left hand. A couple of good punches by Perez. And immediately Vazquez becomes the aggressor. Fighting out of the corner, Perez does a good job.
I think Vazquez will be more effective on the inside because of the reach of Perez.
Perez just scored with a right and then a left. Another right hand scored by Raul Perez.
He's got that looping right hand, Chick. It's going right over the top of the left hand of Vazquez.
Very fast hands demonstrated by Perez. And a good left hand spun Vazquez. The best round so far for either fighter is being posted by Perez. A good solid left hook by Vazquez. By far the best round of the fight. We're in our third of a scheduled 10. How you got it scored?
I've got the fight score 20-19 in favor of Raul Perez. And he's doing a great job this round.
Putting some combinations together. Quick hands, Perez in the white.
I was alluding to the fact that Vazquez should go inside, but that's Perez's his kingdom. He likes fighting inside. He's getting the best of the fight.
Chopping right hand by Vazquez. Trying another uppercut and missing was Perez, but this time he scores with the uppercut with the left after a chopping right. A triple jab. Beautiful handwork by Perez.
I think he's gained a lot of confidence. He's working that jab really well. Starting to outbox Vazquez.
He's using the uppercut quite a bit in this round, too.
Oh, he just collided heads there, Chick.
Got to be careful of the headbutts. We're in the third round, and should the fight be stopped during this round because of a headbutt, it would be a technical draw, regardless of what the scoring's been. At his best in round number 3.
And Perez can't get lazy with that jab. He just pawing that jab out there. Vazquez is liable to hit him right on the chin and be all over with.
Perez in the white has scored 40 knockouts in his 47th triumph. Vazquez has had 25 knockouts in his 32 wins. For the most part in this round, they have fought at a little bit longer range. Half a minute left in round number 4. I'm Chick Hearn along with Ruben Castile. Jerry Romano is our producer. Susan Stratton, our director.
Oh, good shots here, Chick.
Beautiful shots and great camera work. A little bit of puffiness around the eyes of Vazquez. Nothing serious. All right, that's the end of round 4, and it was the best one of the night. And the great actor Jack Nicholson just came in, and he's applauding it. He said that's the way to go as we look at Raul Perez of Tijuana, Mexico. Third rank, WBA Bantamweight, fighting the second rank. Wilfredo Vazquez.
Introducing Donna.
Here's those punches that we were talking about, Chick. They are going toe-to-toe here. He got... Raul Perez got hit right on the chin with the right hand. He came back with a left hook of his own. Great exchange. Both these fighters want to fight for that title again.
The heavyweight champion of the world, Mike Tyson. Boy, he loves fights. He came to the weigh-ins this morning. He looks 21, doesn't he? Doesn't stand as tall as he did. That money belt is heavy.
That must be nice.
We're in round number 5, ladies and gentlemen. Lou Filippo, the third man in the ring, and in the white trunks, Raul Perez against Wilfredo Vazquez. How you got it scored?
We got it 39-38 in favor of Perez. This is a close fight. Toe-to-toe. You know about money belts, Chick. You're on every commercial I see.
I don't have much money, but I got a lot of tires and insurance.
Did you get more wear on the tires than the insurance?
Oh, a good uppercut scored by Perez. He caught Vazquez coming in solidly. How's Perez going to get out of this?
He's got to get out because Vazquez is smothering his punches. Perez's punches, so he's not going to be able to work. He's got to work out in the middle of this ring.
Enthusiastic crowd. Neither man is marked. Neither man has been down. Good combination, Raul Perez in the white.
That was a great left uppercut by Perez. The normal fighter would have been down.
Both men obviously in excellent condition. No holding behind the neck.
Oh, there's a low blow.
The referee said, keep him up.
That low blow came from Perez's hometown, Tijuana. Down south. Oh.
Fine exchange, both men with the left hand. Boy, this is going to be a tough one for either one to lose the way it's going. In the white. And the scoring by our unofficial man, Ruben Castillo, is like this.
I've got it 49-48. I gave that last round an even round, Chick. Both fighters came out toe-to-toe. So 10-10 rounds, I've got 49-48.
That's what I meant when I said it's going to be a tough one to lose for either man. They're good. Evidenced by their status in the WBA rankings, number 2 and number 3. Heavy press coverage here tonight. They've stayed in the center of the ring almost all of this round. Chopping hand behind the head of Perez. That one was picked off in the glove. Lou Filippo doing a magnificent job as the third man. In the background of the picture, just below the blue rope, the Columbia radio network is here, from the country, of course, where Wilfredo, where the great Laura is such a hero, and he will be in our championship fight tonight against Davila.
If you can make heads or tails of all that chattering going in the background, good luck.
I guarantee you some guy's going to be very hoarse tomorrow. These are workmen. Very good at their craft. Oh, for the second round in a row. Some punching after the bell. Going to the corner, Wilfredo Vazquez. And the Puerto Rican gets immediate attention from his gang of handlers. Wondering if he can get his 33rd win against 6 losses. Maybe score his 26th knockout. He wants him to go strong. Fight hard.
tienes que... Estás aguantado, güey. Tienes que soltarte. Estamos perdiendo la pelea.
You gotta loosen your hands. You gotta loosen up.
Too tense?
You're too tense, right? Hey, you speak Spanish?
Estamos perdiendo la pelea.
All right.
Estamos perdiendo.
He just took a tremendous slap across the face.
All right, here we go. Reminds me of Angelo Dundee when he had you in the corner.
That's right.
Here we go. Round 7.
If we were in their country, in San Juan, Puerto Rico.
It's live, ladies and gentlemen, on the Prime Ticket Network, and we're proud to present it.
Well, they want Wilfredo Vazquez to come out, put more pressure on Raul Perez, see if he does that.
Who won the last round, in your opinion?
I gave it to Raul Perez.
So he's up by 2.
59 to 57.
Remember, folks, Ruben's card is unofficial, but it's fun to keep score. Why don't you? 10 points to the guy you think won the round and 9 to the loser. If it's even, give them each 10. If there's a knockdown, make it 10-8.
I can see that Raul Perez is getting a little lazy. As I said earlier about that left jab, he's just on it, leaving it out there. He's getting hit on top of the head with that right hand.
Vazquez is staying right on top of him. Right on top of him. Gambling that he doesn't catch that uppercut as he moves in. Perez is noted for being a very strong right-handed puncher. And I guess he's got evidence of that. 40 knockouts.
That's a good move, Chick.
Sure it was, by Perez. He spun his man around and put him on the rope.
That was great.
That's boxing at its best. Final minute of round 7 of our 10-rounder. This is not a title fight for either man, but one of these guys will be in a title fight real soon.
They're fighting like they're fighting for the world title.
Yep. They're ranked number 2 and number 3, respectively, by the WBA. Right above us now. Good infighting. Both men scoring. Each man seems willing to take one to give 2. Non-stop action from the opening.
That was a great uppercut.
Those went to Perez, huh?
69 to 66 in favor of Raul Perez.
So the Puerto Rican, Vazquez, has got to go to work. Chopping right hand scored by Vazquez. Beautiful punch. Again, each man seems to be willing to take the other guy's punch to give 1 or 2.
And both of them have a great chin. They've both been hit with some bombs.
Yeah, especially the uppercuts by Perez. Round, ladies and gentlemen, of our 10-rounder. This ligament. This is a preliminary fight. How good you're going to get. Coming up next, we'll have Yogi Buchanan going against the undefeated Julio Cesar Chavez.
They both landed with right hand simultaneously.
That's what they've been doing so much of the fight.
Okay, hold it. No punching. No punching.
They're doing a great job of respecting the commands of referee Lou Filippo. Oh, a solid right hand. Vazquez, retaliation punch by Perez. And the first knockdown of the fight. The quick hands, and we got a cut under the eye of Vazquez.
Perez took the first right hand and came back with one of his own and put Vazquez down.
We'll show it to you again, ladies and gentlemen, and now it's a war out there. The cut on Vazquez is below the eye. The blood is not going into the pupil. Something's got to give when you're punching as hard as these two lads are. And right now, Perez has his man hurt. Vazquez, following a good scoring punch by Perez. What a round. This is only round 8. 2 more to go.
Both of these fighters are bombing. Raul Perez knows that one punch, one more break punch is going to be over with.
I'll tell you, he is really wobbly out there. We have had to change microphones, ladies and gentlemen. We apologize. Back to the corner with Wilfredo Vazquez. He took a solid beating in that round. He gave out some punches of his own, but he by far was dominated in the round, and that puts him badly in the hole in the scoring chart of our man, Ruben Castillo. The doctor is coming into the ring. Doctor coming into the ring to take a look at Vazquez.
Here's that knockdown chick. First the right hand from Vazquez, and then the right hand from Perez that puts him right on the canvas. What a right hand. Great camera work.
The doctor took a look at Vazquez and said he's okay. That's what I was saying before. They were willing to give one to take one. And the one that Vazquez took was more than the one he sent home.
It was a real short right hand. It was right on the button. Those are the ones that put your lights out.
In the corner of Vazquez, you can see there's cuts under each eye. The fight may be over.
No.
Let's see what they're saying.
Well, his corner man was picking him up as if he had already won the fight.
Yeah, he thought it was over. It is not over by any stretch of the imagination. I think the corner man misinterpreted something that he saw. He thought it was indicative that his man Perez had won. That is not a fact. Here we go to round 9.
I thought so too. Perez picked up his hands.
Right. I would imagine that Vazquez's corner, as they tried to patch him up, told him, you've got to take him out now. He's ahead of you.
And believe me, he's got the power to.
25 knockouts and 32 victories. He showed you great conditioning, the beating he took in the last round.
He sure did. And I'll tell you something, Perez can't get careless at all. This guy still has some...
Oh, there's a good right hand again scored by Perez.
I wonder one thing, Chick. Why haven't we heard of this Raul Perez?
Because he's fighting in Tijuana.
He can punch.
He can fight, too. Yeah, you'll hear a lot about him, I think. In fact, the next thing you hear about him will probably... Oh, there's a right hand by Vazquez. Probably will be for a championship. He's only 22 years old. Of course, Tyson's only 21, isn't he?
Yeah. Oh, turning southpaw.
Yep. Not for long. A mouse developing under the left eye of Vazquez. And he gets a warning for holding behind the nape of the neck. Right hand, Vazquez. That was the punch that he scored with just before he got knocked down by Perez's right in round number 8. Good uppercut by Perez. Twisted the chin of Vazquez. Lou Filippo keeping a very careful eye on Vazquez's features. Maybe Perez's corner thought it was an 8-rounder.
Okay, hold it.
Marty Dinkin warning the handlers of Perez about too many of them yelling during this round. All right, that's the end of the 9th round. Good, tough fight. The 22-year-old Raul Perez, appears on our card to be ahead, but you never know. It's a lot different when the judges hand in their cards. Over in Vazquez's corner, the kid from Puerto Rico being toweled down, ice pack in the back of the neck, attention to the cut under the eye. You have to knock him out to win?
Yeah, he's telling him this is the last round.
Oui, tenemos que ganar ahora.
You got to win this round. You got to win.
¿Oíste?
I'm sure they know. They've got to win by knockout.
Y el futuro de los nenes tuyo, coño. Vamos a meter cojones ahora ahí.
He said all your future relies in this round.
Ok, vamos a pelear con él. Le va a coger, pero vamos a pelear con él. Vamos a pelear con él.
Well, over in the corner of Perez, they probably told him, hey, you're ahead, we think, on points. Don't get careless.
I think that's absolutely right. I think that's a perfect thing to do. Is just to move around and let the round finish.
Remember, Vazquez in the blue is a former titleist in the WBA Bantamweight division. He lost it recently to Kid Galaxy in a fight in Thailand. He was hoping to win this one and get another shot at the title. But right now, he's got a lot of work to do in 3 minutes.
I tell you, this Raul Perez shows a lot of maturity.
Boy, he does.
Because Wilfredo Vazquez just threw a right hand, and Perez rolled with that punch. It looked like he got hit hard, but he didn't. He just rolled with it. Good little fighter.
That's the very thing that Lauro does so well, and that Ali did so well. Tenth and final round.
He's got to get inside, Vazquez does. Put a lot of pressure.
Sigue, sigue, sube las manos. Las dos, güey, las dos. Sigue, Raúl, sigue. Güey, está el último, güey, está el último, güey.
Hola. A lot of power going out of Vazquez's punching, it appears.
I was just going to ask you, do you think he still has the power to knock out Perez?
No. But I think maybe Perez has the power to knock him out.
That eye is really swollen now.
Yep. Halfway through the final round. Right above us now, the leather thumping as these guys exchange infighting.
Oh, they just collided heads there.
Okay, hold it. See when they break up if anybody got cut, and apparently not. Solid left hand by Vazquez, but not enough in it to bother Perez. Final minute.
This Perez is in great shape, Chick. He looks real fresh still.
He is, and he hurt Vazquez with a left hand to the jaw. The kid from Tijuana comes to Los Angeles, California, and he makes a great impression. And he will become immediately a much more thought about fighter by all of the Mexican boxing fans. And boy, when they take you up as an idol, you're in heaven.
Right, absolutely right. Reminds me of a good fighter, an ex-fighter named Joey Torres, who's in Las Vegas now watching this fight.
Moving toward the end of the fight. It's been a real good fight.
He knows he's
Perez figures that he's won it, and so do we. But we are not official, and neither is Perez. The fight is over, ladies and gentlemen. And going back to his corner, seemingly as fresh as when he entered the ring, he is jubilant as he circles the ropes, and he now will await to see whether or not he has defeated the number 2 ranked man. He himself, Perez, came into the fight as the number 3 ranked WBA Bantamweight. We'll be back, ladies and gentlemen, and get the official decision on the fight. Will it be Raul Perez or Wilfredo Vazquez? We'll find out on Forum Championship Boxing. And you have seen Raul Perez against Wilfredo Vazquez. And these two highly thought of WBA bantamweights put on quite a show. Let's find out from Jimmy Lennon Jr. who won at the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 10 action rounds of bantamweight boxing, we have a unanimous decision, and I will read the point totals. Judge Chuck Hassett scores about 98-97. Correction maker 98-91. Judge Fritz Werner scores about 98-93. Judge Dick Young scores about 96-93. All three in favor of the winner, Raul Perez.
There's the winner, and our man, Ruben Castillo, had a 3-point decision for Perez, 97-94. So as always, he's right in the ballpark. Being hoisted to the shoulders of a friend and being given a lift around the ring. He shakes hands with the man that he just vanquished, and the man that he just vanquished was Wilfredo Vazquez, who will come back to fight another day. He's only 25. Plenty of action, and the knockdown put the lid on the victory for Raul Perez. Coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, Julio